ancient Greeks once said, "A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in." We tend to forget about this, tend to be careless, but we have to rise to the task together. It's up to all of us to sow those seeds, and it's up to us to nurture them towards growth. Creo is not just another company. With Project Resolve, we are building the path to the future. Follow us into a new era, a utopia for all mankind. With every launch, we're healing our planet, restoring its natural shield. A return to the green world we remember, where our children can once more play in the sun. Resolve is not only revitalizing the Earth, but its people too. We've all dreamed of it, and now Creo is making it a reality. Together, we're strong. Together, we can make a change. Unleash your potential with us.
Is a witch hunt. Ultimate create, not destroy. is a witch hunt.
Kind of psychotic. psychotic grave. Psychotic grave.
Is a witch hunt.
Government create, not destroy.
grave.
This is a witch hunt.
Government create, not destroy. Closer, please.
Some kind of psychotic break.
Is a witch hunt.
Government create, not destroy.
break.
Fuck you! You hear me?
Error. System overload.
This is a witch hunt.
Goddamn create, not destroy.
This whole cabinet.
Where did he having some kind of psychotic break?
Fuck you! You hear me?
Error. System overload.
This is a witch hunt.
Government create, not destroy.
psychotic break.
Fuck you! You hear me?
Error. System overload.
This is a witch hunt.
Government create, not destroy.
He's having some kind of psychotic break.
This is a witch hunt.
God's meant to create, not destroy.
is a witch hunt.
Gods meant to create, not destroy.
psychotic break. he's having some kind of psychotic break.
is a witch hunt.
God's meant to create, not destroy. Closer, please.
And a murderer?
You can only hope to live up to your example.
I don't want to die.
Creo's been dark for over 4 days now. Launches are continuing, but we've been unable to reach anyone inside the complex. I need you to take a team there, use drones and bots to do the exploratory work, but I want boots on the ground. I want a hardwire link established so we can view the feed as it happens, and get somebody up to low orbit. Our satellites there are picking up an unidentified particulate dispersal from the latest launch. It's inert so far, but it's completely different from their previous payloads. I want to know what it is.
Mr. Secretary, we're in position. Hardline established. We've sent in drone reconnaissance units as per procedure, but we lost contact with them shortly after insertion. Strike team is moving in now.
What the? Captain? Captain! I want another team in there right now! See how they run. See how they run. They said us free. This is our goal. I'm gonna get my ass out of here.
installation program running. Program complete. Patient sedated. Initiating surgery. Implanting neural link.
Alright everyone, welcome to this new gaming review, which I'm about to reveal here in a minute. I never thought I would actually be, I never thought I'd be doing a review for this game at all, and I'm a little rusty. Okay, when it comes to it's been almost a while since I did a gaming review for any games, and so I'm gonna be a little rusty. So you have to bear with me on what I have to say, because this game here, it's a mixed bag. Okay, it's a mixed bag, and it took me this long and I'm still trying to wrap my head around what was going on in the game. Okay, is the game good? Is the game bad? Should you get it? Should you skip it? Well, one way to find out, and it might be spoilers in this review, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers, don't watch this video. But if you don't care about the spoilers and you want to hear what my thoughts are with this game, then stick around, watch this video, and we'll give you some drinks or snacks, whatever you need. And yeah, that's all I can say. And enjoy.
Rig installation program running. Program complete. Patient sedated. Initiating surgery. Implanting neural link.
Hello everyone, Dragon Souls here, and welcome to my new review, and especially in my new place. Thank God on that. But seriously, welcome to my new review of The Surge. That's right. I first thought I would never come back to it after I've been away from this game for almost 4 to 5 years. Okay, it's been almost 4 to 5 years since I last played this game. Okay, and I had my reasons. Okay, and there's a lot of good things about this game, but also a lot of bad things about this game. Okay, um, and glitches, game bugs, and all that stuff. Okay. Um, Now, when this game first came out, I couldn't do any recording games for it. You know, I couldn't live stream it at all because either it was on Sony's end or it was on the developer's end, and so therefore I couldn't do no gameplay for a while. But then all of a sudden I think I waited like a couple of weeks, or almost a couple of months, and then I went back to it to see if I can actually do some live streamings of it, and I did. It actually worked, and I started doing some gameplays of it in live on stream or on demand, you know. And I got to a certain point, and I got the gameplay, by the way, on my YouTube channel, and I don't think there, as far as I know, there wasn't no webcam on there for this game. On my playlist, that is, except for my commentary, it's all it was. It's on there, and I really enjoyed this game. I really did. But only problem is, the map is pretty damn big. Only problem is there is no map in the game. There's no mini map in the game. You have to sit here and wander around the whole game, trying to figure out where you need to go and all that stuff. You know, it's like you're walking in the same fucking areas. You know, it's like a maze. You know. And you start to get frustrated because there's no webcam, there's no maps to it to where you can sit here and pause the game and see and look at the map and see where you gotta go, you know, and how far it is, you know. You don't have anything like that, okay? Um, this game, now you can, unlike Dark Souls, you can pause the game, okay? You can pause the game, and which is a great thing, you know. But this game is like Dark Souls, okay? It is like Dark Souls. If you get killed, okay, if they kill you, your stuff is in that certain spot where you last died at. And if they kill you again, the stuff is gone. And you have to sit here and you have to farm, go around farming kill the enemies over and over, just like in Dark Souls. You can go there and kind of like a bonfire. You can sit here and go to it, you know, and restore your health, restore everything, you know. Put the tech scrap into the machine, into it, you know. The more you build up, you gather from the enemies, the more you can take it to there, you know. If you that's the problem. If you have, like, say, like 2,000 tech scrap, and you go off and you get killed, that tech scrap is still out there for you to go pick up. And if you don't get it, and if you die before you get it, all that is nothing. It's gone. And it also has a timer on it to where you had to race to get there before the timer runs out. And if the timer runs out, it deletes it automatically. And then so you have to redo the whole thing and you have to sit here and grind to get all that all back again. Which is pretty cool, you know, just like Dark Souls, you know. And just like Dark Souls, when you go off and you kill the enemies, and you're going and you want to get one part of the on Dark Souls you go and get just one part of the armor, you know, and then all of a sudden you can build it, and there you can sit here and make it make your whole set of body armor and upgrade your gear, you know, your armor and stuff, you know. You kill the enemy and you take their weapon, you know. You can level up the weapon and stuff on Dark Souls. On here, on this game, unfortunately, with the armor, if you want the armor piece, I'm thinking, at first I said, well, I got one part of the leg, I needed the other part of the leg. Found out when you get, well, it's just like in Dark Souls, when you get one part of the armor, like the leg part, you don't have to sit here and go after the next leg. All you have to do is go after one part of the armor, like the leg, one part of the arm, and that's it. And you can sit here and you can copy it. You can copy that and make 2 copies of it for each hand, for each arm, for each leg. And you can also, you have to sit here and chop their heads off to get their helmets, and you have to chop their whole body in half to get their body armor, and it's just pretty cool, you know, really cool. And you have to sit here and go after certain different parts of the arm, like arms, head, body, legs, to get certain parts, so that way you can fully upgrade your armor, fully upgrade your weapons. You know, there's these things that I forgot what they call implants. Yeah, there's these implants that you go walk around, you can explore, pick them up, and you pick them up, you know. There are some side missions that you can do in the story, you know. You can help people out, you know, and help them out, you know. And you can either help them out or do that, you know, so they can progress through the game. Or sometimes they'll do it by itself, you know, and just helps out a little bit, you know, and see the results. And I think you might be able to see the results and all. The girl is in the ventilation system, and she every now and then asks you for so much of a tech scrap, you know, because she's working on something. It's like she's trying to let you know she is the one who's built these boss robots, and you had to fight them and all that stuff, you know. Yeah, but when you go and try to go in there and put different implants on, you know, to help you survive, help improve your healing, you know, your stamina, make your health and stamina go from here, make it go here, or make it go here, you know, or and also there'll be like look like a radar. It tells you right above their head. It'll be right above their head, telling you their stamina and also their health. And sometimes they can one-shot you if you're not careful. You can parry sometimes. You know, you can target which part of what part of the body that you want to do. That you want to go after, and like a certain part of the body, like the arm, where it'll show a blue. That's the blue is the weakness. You can do that, you know. If you want to target the whole entire body, you can go ahead and do that. And you got drones that you can select, and it'll go. It'll do a laser shoot. It'll start shooting lasers at them. There's certain all kinds. There's like certain drones for that. That helps you unlock doors. Um, some of them will stun them or hurt. As long as you see it, the more you fight the enemies, the more the thing builds up to where you can actually use the drone, and you'll see here either stun them, shock them, or it'll sit here and go here, and it'll suck them up. It'll make them come here, and it'll make them fall on their asses. You have one that you build it up. You can sit here and hit it, and all of a sudden it'll fly up to him, and it'll sit here and blow fire at him, and just set him on fire, hurt him. Pretty damn cool on that, all that, the drones, one of the drones can help you unlock the door, in certain places, you had to be, and certain things like valves that you have to sit here and it looks like you're shocking yourself to actually overcharge it, and to progress into the game, you have to actually level that. You have to actually level your character up to do something like that, and it's pretty damn good, It's really freaking awesome. The graphics is really good, really good. I really love the graphics, Just set the sound that if you're not a live streamer, you don't make gameplay videos, for YouTube or anywhere else, you can have the music turned on, and the music's okay, but it's it's in between mix and bag with me, it's alright, but I enjoyed it, but not as much as I wanted to. And besides that, with the old place I was living in, with a jackass that was living upstairs, I couldn't hardly do anything. I couldn't hardly listen to anything unless I had my headphones on, and all that, which I was actually had my headphones on to listen to other streamers play their games, or the games I already beaten or hadn't beaten or hadn't even played yet. I was enjoying that while I was sitting here playing The Surge, and I want to give and personally give a massive shout out to Rukon. Okay. If it wasn't for Rukon, because I was recording this, and there's no commentary. They didn't do no commentary at all, and because I couldn't hardly talk or anything because of that jackass upstairs, that was my upstairs neighbor, over there. I decided to have my TV all the way turned down where I couldn't hear nothing, and I would just sit here, sitting back, playing my game, enjoying it after almost 5 years of being away from it. I was sitting here playing it, having a fun time, just fighting the bosses, and instead of sitting here, oh, come on, motherfucker, this is, and getting real into it, like I used to. I was like, there's no use in it, There's no use in stressing your stuff out. Just sit here and have fun. And if you had to, grind. And that's what I did. I was grinding, I was relaxing. And from time to time, I kept doing it, until on certain things, you have to, on bosses, all bosses are machines, okay? They're all machines, robots. Some of them are giant robots. Some of them just look like half human, half robots, Androids, pretty damn cool, I think the first boss fight is pretty damn good, really awesome, But the that second boss, I think it was a big sister, I think, and that one, I don't know if that was the second one or the third one, but it was one hard motherfucker, and that's the one when I couldn't beat it at the time because I was watching Rukon's videos at the time, his gameplays, and if it wasn't for him, I would not have continued this game and beat this game right now. I threw, I think, $60, I think. I would have thrown that in the garbage because, and wasted that because I would have never went back to it. But something told me I'm not doing anything. I can't do anything. So because of that asshole upstairs, you know. So I said, you know what? Now's the time to go ahead and play the search. Got back in there and I started doing a little bit of grinding, trying to figure out what how to control, what the controls are, you know. Um, learning the controls and everything, learning where the hell I was at, where I was supposed to go, and then I got to realize, oh wait a minute, I know exactly where I gotta go. I gotta go for that boss. So I sit here, relax, died, I don't know how many fucking times, you know, but I finally got to it. And I'm like, yes, motherfucker, yes, I got it. I did it. Yes. I was sitting there. I was sitting there jumping up. I was sitting there dancing and everything else. I'm like, yes, I can't believe I did it. But I wasn't talking loud or anything. I was like, yeah, I did it. I was whispering. I did it. I fucked him up. I actually got past it, yes. And I like, all the other bosses, I was doing the same fucking thing. Just relaxing, grinding, you know, and doing that, you know, just having fun with it, you know, chilling, you know. And that was the whole thing, how to do it, okay? But like I said, huge shout out to Rukon for his gameplay of the Surge. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to beat this game, and I wouldn't come back to it, you know. To me, I have fun playing this game, the Surge, but to be honest with you, it's not worth a second run at all. And when you when you beat the game, you hit continue, it starts new game plus. And if you think the first run was hard, son, you ain't seen shit. Um, First of all, you got your health. Your health is all maxed out and everything. Pretty damn good. Everything you got through the first run, it carries over to the second run, the new game plus, which is very cool. But the enemies, on the other hand, can one-shot you. That's how fucking tough they really are in the game. Now, is there two endings to the game? There might be. I'm not sure, but as far as I know, there's only one ending, and there's a guy who does something to himself and everything, you know, and I'm not going to go into details about that, you know. Um, there's a mad scientist that you actually get to talk to later on in the game, and he tried to explain to you what he's doing. Apparently, he's taking all these people, and humans, and he's wanting to turn all the humans into androids. And he gives you and I think he gives you a choice to either go along with it, you know, and say, yeah, let's go ahead and do it, you know, and turn evil. And I don't know if if you agree with him, let him do what he wants, you know, and then if it ends that way, you know, if that's ending that way, or if you had to, if you choose to go with him and do what he wants to do, then you have to fight. Then you get to and keep progressing to the game to get to the final boss in the game. I don't know, but I chose to not do it, not listen to the son of a bitch. He's a mad. He sounds like he's a mad scientist. So after I refused it, turning down, he said, and I don't know, and also I don't know if he automatically sets the security guards loose, uh, even though you choose to go ahead and agree with him, But I don't know, but I chose not to. And before you talk to him, he sets the security, and as soon as he sees you walking in the room and coming towards him, he immediately turns on the security guards to get them to come out and walk around all over the place. And these suckers are hard as hell too, especially if you ain't leveled up, and they can they can hurt you real bad, do some good damage to you and all that stuff. Um, but I chose not to uh, work with him at all. In fact, after I got done talking to him, I went off and killed him. I didn't know it would allow you to do that, but I did. It allowed me to kill him, so I killed that son of a bitch and went walking off. And I did everything. I did almost everything in the game. Anyway, I did. They had some dialogues in the game to where you can actually listen to. I went ahead and you don't have to listen to them if you don't want to. Um, I didn't listen to them because I couldn't hear anything in the game because I had my TV turned down. But when you watch these this whole entire gameplay, you can hear the dialogue and everything that they're saying, And to be honest with you, I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't fully understand about the story and the storyline that was going on in the game and all. It kind of made zero. The storyline made zero sense to me. And at the end, I thought you're there to fight the final boss and kill the final boss, And when you do, you get the armor, you get the weapon off of him. And then I thought when you kill the boss, it shows a cutscene, but I thought you're there to stop the rocket from launching into the air, to the sky, and burst in to change the Earth atmosphere. But apparently, after you beat the boss, it shows a cutscene where the rocket shoots up in the air, and when it gets up in the atmosphere, it explodes, and then to change the atmosphere again. And I think that's what they've been doing throughout the entire game. That's what it's all about. Um, and then they show a scene to where your character is handicapped again, and he can't walk anywhere, so he's had to crawl to his wheelchair. When it's looking, he doesn't make it. The whole place collapses and gets destroyed and everything, and he doesn't. And it looks like he didn't even make it because I've seen a little bit of gameplay on the Surge 2 at the beginning, and when it's looking on the Surge 2, you get to customize your character. However, you want your character to be. You can be a female, you can be a male. Pretty damn cool. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it, and I will be getting the Surge 2. I don't know when, but it's already out now. It's been out since I think a couple of years ago. I will be getting it. I don't know when yet, but soon I will. And when I do, I may do a full gameplay of it. I'm not sure yet. Don't hold me up to that. I'm not gonna make any promises. Okay. But the game ain't bad. Okay, the game's not bad at all. The game's pretty damn good. There are game bugs in the game, like when you shut the game off and then to come back later on to play the game some more, and all of a sudden you come back to play the game, and you hit the continue button and to load your save file that you saved last time. Sometimes it'll work. Sometimes it'll tell you, "Oh, I'm sorry, there's a new DLC out for it, and we want you to buy it." Okay, and then you click on here and say, "I don't want to buy it though." Then you go here and you try to load it. It'll keep telling you that shit until you actually go into the PlayStation Store to see how much, see what it is and how much it is. When you find out it's like $30 or something like that, like, I'm not buying this. I don't have the money to buy it, you know. Then all of a sudden, you go there and you go and load your the save file that you saved before, and then it goes right and puts you into the game, and it don't ask you that again. Okay, that's a game bug. Okay, it shouldn't have done that. You know. Is there any game crashes in there in the game? No. I did have no game crashing until at the very last minute of the game when I was grinding to try to fight and to beat the final boss. I was leveling up my gear. I was leveling up my weapons, you know, trying to figure out which weapon I want to use. There's some weapons that's slow. There's some weapons that's high and fast. There's some weapons that can do a lot of damage to it and to the boss. There's some enemies there's some weapons that won't. You know, the bosses are pretty damn fun. Okay, they are pretty fun in the game. They are really fun in the game. Let's see. Yeah, I heard a vehicle a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was at the old place. I will admit that. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the bosses are not are pretty good. You know. They have this final boss in a game. Okay. I don't know what the hell it is. It looks like a porcupine. It's like kind of like half porcupine, scorpion, um, and whatever you want to call it. You know, you can go out to the arms, you go out to the tail, you go and you just keep fighting it. You know, and the more you do it, you know, the more it keeps sucking that stuff into it to build it, you know. And then when you do it and where it ain't that stuff anymore, you can go over there and hit that, do that right there, and it'll shock you. It'll look like it's going to go poof, you know. And then all of a sudden, this thing is like this. It's like Frieza, because it has a second form. And it's like these other bosses in Dark Souls. Every enemy in the game always have a second form. Okay, where one boss, you fight him, you get his health halfway down, he stuns your ass, and then he runs off, and then he has a giant ass robot that you fight at the beginning of the game. You have to fight it again. It does different moves this time, and then you have to go and fight him until you knock him down, and keep doing it until you destroy it. You know, and the more you do it, the more you get to fight him and keep doing like that. You know, pain in the ass, but it is fun though. But with the final boss, it's like this boss is like Majin Buu, okay, from Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu, because after they go off and they rip that thing, they're inside Goku and Vegeta's inside of Majin Buu. You know, they're trying to get their kids out of there, you know, and they find the main Majin Buu, the fat one, in there, and all of a sudden Vegeta pulls him out of there, and all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, stop!" And all of a sudden he goes off and he pulls it out, you know, and it's like it goes nuts, and starts going crazy. They take they take them and get them out of there, you know, and then they finally get out and they whoop, and oh look, people pods. Whoa, what is he on? You know, and all of a sudden he goes up and he's hollering, he's screaming, and all of a sudden it looks like he's going back to a Kid Buu again. And then all of a sudden he gets done, you know, and that's basically what this boss is. Okay, that's basically what the final boss is. He's Majin Buu, and he turns into from Majin Buu to Kid Buu, and let's just say when he gets to Kid Buu, he's one tough motherfucker. Okay, and you have to make sure you have plenty health, health items. You have to make sure you have plenty of health items. You have to make sure your health bar is this high, just like your stamina is, and make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you you have to sit here kind of like doing a dance with him. You know, you have to dance and stay away from him. You know, hit him once, run back, hit him again the second time, run back, hit him once, back, hit him a second time, and just keep repeating the same thing until you finally kill him. Because you just sit here fucking wailing on him, trying to hit him, you're just gonna fucking get killed. Okay, you can use a drone. The drone is very useful in this boss fight. Some of the boss fights as well. Okay, um, there's one android. There's one drone that can suck him up, and when he does it, he'll make him fall on his ass, you know. And then you can sit here and go over there and hit him at once and run away from him, you know, and keep staying away from him. You gotta keep making sure you keep your stamina up, or else you're in trouble. There's another one where it automatically just shoot once it's fully charged up. It'll shoot at him, you know, and when it'll shoot at him, it'll kind of stun him a little bit, you know, where you can hit him, you know. Or there's another drone to where it just swings over there and hits him, you know. When it hits him, it knocks him on his ass and makes him fly way back there, you know, to where you can sit here and go over there and just take your weapon, hit him, you know, and then run away, you know, and just keep doing it, you know. If you're overconfident and you're cocky about it, especially if his health is about this much, you know, and you're like, I got this, I can fuck him up, I'm gonna do it now. Don't get overconfident, because that's what I kept doing, and I kept fucking up, I kept losing, he kept killing me. I didn't have no health items, that I wasn't paying attention to my health, or my health items, and I got killed for it, you know. So I was like, finally, I got to that part, like, no, I'm not gonna do it, I'm just gonna wait. I kept messing with it, kept doing what I kept doing, and finally it said, the box, hit the box button. I said, now, I was like Goku, with Gohan and Gohan doing the father son Kamehameha wave to Cell. When Goku says, "Now's your chance," I was like, "Now's my chance," and I was like, hit that button and hit that box button. And I was like, and did that, and I chopped the son of a bitch's arm off, and I got his armor and his weapon. I was like, yes. I was like, good. I was like, now what? What do I do now? And all of a sudden, that's it. Goes into a cutscene, and then all of a sudden it says something that kind of brings up like the old movie Texas Chainsaw. Okay, where it sounds like they don't show they show videos, you know, of the people going inside of the guy's house trying to figure out what's going on, you know, and this, that, you know. And then all of a sudden the Leatherface goes off and kills them all for it, you know. Kind of like what this here is. Only thing is they don't show no video. They just show like a title I hear them talking, you know, doing this, you know, and sending some people out there to see what happened, you know, and because it went dark for so many hours, you know, and so or so many days, you know. So they went to go and send some team out there to figure out what's going on. It's like they went out in outer space, okay. And all of a sudden, this guy sits there and says, 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. See how they run. And this and that, this and that. And it's the same name as the final boss like it. Are you fucking serious? We killed this son of a bitch already. You mean there's another one just like it? It sounds like the last final boss. Are you serious? And all that is like, oh my god! I'm like, and then all of a sudden it goes off and kills. And you can hear everybody, all the people screaming, you know. And it's like it killed them all. And it's like, we're free. We're free. We're finally free, or something like that, you know. And then that's it, you know. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I don't get it, but okay, you know. And that was it. So that was my confusion. That's how I felt about the game. I felt confused about how the game was and how it ended, you know. And I was like, and at first I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to buy the second. I really don't. If it's going to be that hard and confusing, I don't think I'm going to buy the second one. I really don't. You know, so I've seen a little bit of gameplay of the Surge 2. And I looked to see if Rukon actually did a gameplay of it. I remember somebody doing gameplay of it, and I realized Rukon didn't do no gameplay of it at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch somebody's gameplay for a few minutes. So I was sitting there seeing a little bit of gameplay of the Surge 2. And it looks way better than the first one does. And so I'm definitely going to be getting this Surge 2 when I get a chance to. Not anytime soon, but I will as soon as I can. If not this year, it will be next year when I do. Because I really want to play that. And I heard on the Surge 2, it does have, the Surge 2 definitely does have 2 endings to the game. Okay, so that's which is pretty damn good. So the search. So what should I give it? And should you buy it? Well, if you like Dark Souls, if you love Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Demon Souls, if you love all the franchise of that, I would say yeah, go ahead and do that. If you love the challenge, and if you love challenging yourself, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get it. It's worth it. If you don't like these kind of games at all, and you don't like to challenge yourself, stay away from it. It's not worth it. Okay. Don't matter if the price is dropped or free for PS Plus. Doesn't matter. Don't get it. Actually, if it's free for PS Plus, then I would say go ahead and go for it because it's free. you're not spending no money on it. Or if you should rent it, now more likely I would say go for it. If you want to rent it, go ahead and rent it. You know, that's the best option to do. That way you won't be wasting a whole lot of money on it. Okay. I really did enjoy this game. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on it and say I didn't enjoy it, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have beaten it. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I'm definitely giving it 5 stars. And I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna go over like 9 or give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I only give it an 8 out of 10 because there are some glitches in the game. And there are game bugs in the game that every now and then the game would crash on me until that and later on, because you're right in the middle of trying to level your character up, and the game crashes or the game freezes on you sometimes and later on in the game. So yeah, did they ever patch the game up? No. They never patched it up. I report every time it would freeze on me or crash on me. I reported it constantly, and they have never updated it and updated that game. And I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to put a patch in that game at all. So if you don't want to experience and see all that, go through all that mess, I wouldn't buy it. Rent it if you want, but not buy it. Okay? That's what I recommend. Well, that is definitely going to be it for this review, everyone, of The Surge. Thank you all for watching. And y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see you on some new gameplay, starting with Cana, Bridge of Spirits, when I do come back, because the next reviews I'm going to be working on are going to be movie reviews. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because they'll be spoilers, and I don't like to spoil when it comes to something like that. Okay? Thank you all for watching. Seriously, y'all have a wonderful day. Dragon Souls, sign out.
Rig installation program running. Program complete. Patient sedated. Initiating surgery. Implanting neural link.